Above entitled action, find the defendant, Conrad Robert Murray, guilty.
It is a high-profile verdict for fans across the world. A jury has decided Dr. Conrad Murray was responsible for the death of Michael Jackson. Today's verdict brought cries of joy and justice, not just for the Jackson family, but also for a West Palm Beach man who worked with Michael Jackson during the height of his career. He spoke with News Channel 5's Rochelle Ritchie, and she joins us with more on his reaction to today's court decision. Rochelle?
Kelly, it was 1984 when Rogel says he was given the opportunity to work with some of the biggest names in the music industry, from Bruce Springsteen to Diana Ross and Lionel Richie. However, in the group of singers, there is one name that stood out among the rest: Michael Jackson. Marty Rogel flashes back to 1984. He was in Los Angeles watching Michael Jackson in the middle of one of the biggest musical productions of all time.
Here near my granddaughter is the single.
The single "We Are the World," produced by Quincy Jones, was an international hit, and Jackson, at the peak of his fame, headlined the effort to raise money for starving children in Africa. Rogel met Jackson then while serving as the executive director for the Africa Relief.
Oh, it was an extraordinary experience. I consider myself one of the lucky human beings.
Flash forward to June 25th, 2009, and the news that Jackson had died.
Just as he's getting back in sync to have a new album, go tour, this happened. So it was sad.
And then the accusations in the trial came. Jackson's doctor, Dr. Conrad Murray, accused of giving his star patient the powerful anesthetic propofol on the day he died. A Los Angeles jury today convicted Murray of involuntary manslaughter.
Yeah, justice was done.
Murray's lawyers argued Jackson injected himself with a deadly dose of drugs, but the jury didn't agree, and neither did Rogel.
He was kind of squeamish. He was very shy. He was almost reclusive, and that doesn't strike me as somebody who would aggressively inject themselves with medication.
The verdict over Jackson's death, Rogel says, should never overshadow the larger verdict about his life, talent, and impact.
When it comes to music, he's extraordinary.
And Dr. Conrad Murray will be sentenced on November 29th. He faces up to 4 years in prison. Jackson's mother, Catherine, told reporters outside that LA courtroom, quote, "I feel better now." I'm Rochelle Ritchie, WPTV News Channel 5.